Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one because we are going to be talking about my top Sephora picks for the upcoming sale. I have a lot of products I want to talk about. Obviously, these are the ones that are available at Sephora. I have a little bit of everything, and these are just the top of the top products for me personally. I feel like my hair is like going in all sorts of directions today. I apologize for that. So these are not products that, you know, I've tested out recently. These are products that have stood the test of time. They're at least 7 to 8 months old, and I've tested them over and over and continue to love them. So these are like my top of the top Sephora picks. Also, quick update just before we get into everything. I always got to give you guys an update. I saw my cardiologist on April 1st, and I am getting a heart monitor on, and I have to wear it for 3 whole days. It doesn't sound like much, but I've heard they're kind of annoying. So, I mean, it is what it is. All of my testing came back normal except for one of my electrocardiograms. There was an irregular heartbeat. The concern of the cardiologist and my general physician is that I may have Brugada syndrome, which causes you to faint. The cardiologist said it's unlikely because I haven't fainted really, but I guess the irregular heartbeat was consistent with that syndrome, which can be deadly. So yeah, but since there's like no family history of Brugada syndrome and, you know, like I've never fainted, he said it's unlikely, but they're just gonna monitor me closely, and I have to have a heart monitor for a couple days just to make sure everything's okay. It could have been just like a blip or a fluke, I guess. I don't really know. I'm trying not to worry about it because there's nothing I can do, and the cardiologist didn't seem too concerned. So yeah, that's my little update regarding my heart health. Everything else came back normal, so like that's great. And without further ado, I am going to start talking about the makeup because I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about. So most of the products are things that I actually have here, but there are a couple that I would recommend, but I just don't have them with me. So I'll start with the ones that are in front of me right now. So the first product is probably my all-time favorite product at Sephora. It is by Beauty Blender. It's the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. It's a little dirty because I use it all the time. I'm wearing it right now. This is my favorite foundation of all time. It's just so good, and I feel like no one talks about it. Ooh, it's made in Italy. I feel like Italy cosmetics are like super fancy. It's the Liquid Whip Long Wear Foundation. The only thing that is kind of annoying about this product is the packaging. You think the bottle is empty, like the pump stops pumping out product a lot earlier than you're actually out of product. So I kind of have to like break into this. You have to like remove this part, so I gotta get like a knife in there. It's a lot. And then you can just twist off the cap after that. But yeah, there's a lot of product in here when the pump stops working, so that's kind of annoying. But the product inside, oh, it's so good. It's like a demi matte finish. I'm wearing it right now so you can see. So yeah, this is like a demi matte finish. It's not super matte, but it's not super glowy, and it's really long wearing at the same time. I'm wearing it today. I'll zoom in so you can see. I feel like my skin just looks really good. So this is what it looks like. It doesn't emphasize any texture or pores I may have. I still kind of have some dryness from the allergic reaction earlier last week, and it doesn't cling to that at all. It's just, it looks really good, and the coverage is good. I believe it claims to be full coverage, but I'd say it's like more medium to full, and it is buildable. I have a blemish right here, and I just built it up there, and it worked great. So yeah, that is definitely the #1 foundation that I recommend. It's already on sale on Sephora, so I feel like with the sale on top of that, it would be like such a good deal. So I don't know, maybe check that out if you're interested. The next foundation is by Too Faced. It's the Born This Way Matte 24-Hour Undetectable Super Long Wear Foundation. I have oily skin, so both of these products are super long wearing. The Beauty Blender one is actually what I use in my makeup artistry kit. I don't use it in this packaging. I like take it out of the bottle because the bottle's super clunky, but I use this and it works, and it looks good on almost everybody. But yeah, for more oily prone skin, the Too Faced Born This Way Matte is really good. This is like the closest cruelty-free option I have seen to the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. That foundation used to be my jam, and this one's not quite on that level, like not the same level of long wearingness. English is hard, but it's really matte and it doesn't transfer. I don't even feel the need to set this one, and it gives me like a nice glow throughout the day. It really is quite oil resistant, and it is oil controlling. I do find that I get less oily when I wear this product. This is like my holy grail summer foundation. It's so good. If you have oily skin, I would highly recommend it. If you have dry skin, maybe not. It is pretty matte, so you might have to, you know, do some finessing with like a dewy primer or a lot of moisturizer, dewy setting spray, that kind of stuff. But for oily skin, I think it's just perfect. So those are my top 2 foundations from Sephora. Those are my all-time favorites. Now I don't know where to go. Let's just move on to powders. I feel like that's kind of like the obvious next step. The Laura Mercier translucent powder. I feel like everyone talks about this, and I kind of ventured out into different powders about a year ago, and then I came back to this one. This one just looks so good. It's not really comparable. Sometimes I find when I add translucent powder on top of certain foundations, it can kind of make my foundation look cakey when it wasn't before. This one does not do that. It sets everything so beautifully. It's really oil controlling as well. It comes in 3 shades. They added a 3rd shade, which is super nice. It's like a golden honey shade, so I love that. Obviously I use the fair one because like fair. But yeah, I love this product. I strayed for a little bit, and then when I came back to it, I was like, oh, nothing I've tried has been even comparable to this. So I love it. This is like my 4th little tub of it. So next up is a pressed powder, and I don't usually use pressed powders, but I do really enjoy this one if you're looking for one. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked The Fix powder. I was sent this in PR. However, I really, really enjoy it. I think it's super nice. My favorite use for this is if I'm applying eyeshadow onto a tacky base, I'll set my brow bone with this. I also really like it to apply a little bit of extra coverage on certain blemishes. I applied it to this blemish right here. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it on camera. Probably it's peeking through a little bit, but if I need some extra coverage, I will put my foundation down. I put a little bit of foundation extra where I needed it, and then I set it with this powder as opposed to the Laura Mercier, because this one just adds a little bit of coverage. So anything that I need a little bit of coverage for, I really enjoy this powder. It's really nice and skin-like. So yeah, if you're in the market for a good pressed powder, I really enjoy this one. I don't really use it for oil control purposes. I just use it for the coverage. And if you want like super full coverage, the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation powder is also really good. That one's more full coverage than the Urban Decay one. Okay, I guess we can move on to cheek products. I don't have a ton to talk about, but we'll get into it anyway. A lot of my blushes I find are drugstore or ColourPop, so I didn't have a ton, but this one by Rare Beauty, it's the, oh gosh, it doesn't even have a name. It just says blush. This is in the shade Happy. It's the Luminous Liquid Blush. I love this product. I'm not going to swatch it for you because I do use it in my makeup artistry kit. This is what it looks like. It's super bright, very pigmented, very blendable, very easy to wear, blends out like a dream, like so nice, so easy to manipulate this product. The reason I'm not swatching it too is like since it comes in like this little packaging, I always put it onto a sterilized palette first and then work from there. If I put it on my hand and I swatch it for you, it's going to be contaminated. So I want to keep this in my kit because I really enjoy it. I also really enjoy it for personal use, but yeah, I don't have a sterile palette with me, so I'm just not going to swatch it. You'll just have to take my word for it. This is so pretty. I would definitely be interested in the other shades if this is not the color for you. They have a ton of other ones. This is the luminous finish, but I've also heard good things about the matte finish as well. So yeah, this was actually like one of the top products for 2020 for me. Like I love this so much. It's so beautiful. I'll insert a little pic of me wearing it right here. It just gives the most beautiful glow to the point where I don't even feel like I need a highlight because I just have that gorgeous dew going, you know? And then for highlighters, I have 2. That's 4. I have 2. The first one is obvious. This one is by Becca. This is Becca Pearl. I just mean the Becca highlighters in general. They're super beautiful, but at the same time, Becca's going out of business in September, I believe it was. So this might be your last opportunity to get these highlighters on a discount unless they like do like a going out of business sale, but you know. So this is the shade Pearl, just super white and frosty. I also have the shade Moonstone. I actually prefer that one to this one. This one's just like super icy, you know. I used to be into that, but I'm not as much anymore. It's just a personal preference thing, you know. They're all good formula wise and they have so many colors. I feel like if they do a going out of business sale, I feel like they're gonna go super quick. So maybe this is an opportunity to pick something up that you've been really lusting after, because the opportunities are slim with Becca. And the next highlighter I want to talk about is by Tarte. This is one that I have panned or hit pan on. I haven't panned it yet. This is the Amazonian Clay highlighter in Exposed. I checked their website. I could have sworn that they had like a lot of shades, but there's only 2 on the website, which I find strange. This one is just so pretty. Wearing it today, very beautiful. It's a little dark for me right now, but I really like it, so I keep wearing it. My goal is to like use all of it up. I really hope I can do that. It's so pretty. I'll give you a swatch of this one. So as you can see, it's like a little darker than my skin tone. It adds like a really nice gold sheen. There, I built it up a little bit. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better. Very pretty. Love that product. I just wish they had more shades. I could have sworn they had like a couple deeper ones, but I don't know. Apparently not. Okay, moving on to brows. I'm gonna mention these quickly because they're not very fun products. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder. It's what I use every day. I used to be like a holy grail Brow Wiz user, but I just found that I was going through them way too quickly, and I just find this is a much more economical way to do my brows. And you get 2 shades, so I usually fill in the tails of my brows with the darker half and then the front of them with the lighter half. And another product by Anastasia, this is the brow pen in medium brown as well. I always want to stray from Anastasia brow products. However, I just find that no one does undertones like Anastasia Beverly Hills. The color is always just like a little off if I try other brands. I really like the formula of the Urban Decay Brow Blade, but the undertone was just way too warm for me, and they didn't really have a cooler option that wasn't super light for blondes. So yeah, I went back to the OG. I just love these products so much. The brow pen has literally changed my life. I love these type of products. You can draw in some really lifelike hair strokes, and I really like it. Another product that's a little bit boring, but I wanted to mention it anyway because I kind of stock up on these during the sale. It's the House of Lash's eyelash adhesive. This is the clear one. I also like the black one. They're the same formula, just different colors. I just find that this is so much less irritating to my eyes than the Duo Lash adhesive. This one is so much better. I use this for my makeup artist kit as well. It's latex free. It just really works well, and it doesn't have that offensive smell that Duo has. These are just so good. This is what it looks like normally, like out of the box. This is the one I'm currently going through. I have 2 of these on the go right now. I have like 8 of these in my backup drawer. I always go through lash glue, so I always stock up during the sale. And another product from House of Lashes. I love these lashes. These are the ones by House of Lashes in Patrick Ta. These are in the style I mean ... Mine are a little raggedy because I've used them to death. I love them so much. But yeah, these are also on sale for $19, down from $24, and then 20% off that. So I might pick up a couple pairs of these because they're just so good. They're so pretty. I feel so beautiful in these. Okay, what is up next? I guess we should move on to, oh, I have one more face product. I forgot about this because it's not in the original packaging. So this is the Fenty Beauty What It Do Mist. This is not the Graydon Face Food Mineral Mist. I mean, it was at one point, but I got the face spray from Fenty in PR, and UPS literally chucked it at my door and broke the bottle. And this product was almost gone. I did enjoy this. It's just not available at Sephora. So yeah, I just like emptied this out and then dumped the Fenty product in here so I could still use it. I'm using it today. I love this spray. Also, the nozzle on this bottle is super good, so it smells really nice. It's heavily fragranced. I don't know what it smells like, but there is definitely a scent there, but it's very dewy and it gives me a nice glow. I love it paired with the Too Faced foundation because it just adds just a little bit of dewiness, because I like to look matte but not like super flat, you know what I mean? So yeah, the Fenty What It Do face mist, it's so good. It's so good. Bottle is clearly a little fragile, or maybe UPS should just be a little more gentle. I don't know. Okay, so that's it for like the face products. I have a couple skincare that I'll talk about later. Now I want to move on to eyes. Another one by Fenty Beauty, the SnapShadows. These are like their little mix and match eyeshadow palettes. I think these are so cute. This is the shade 1 True Neutrals. I just love this one so much. I feel like the formula on these is so good. Not patchy, not crazy pigmented either. Very beginner friendly, very buildable. When you apply it though, they're like not super pigmented, but I feel like that's a good thing. I really do. Oftentimes when an eyeshadow is super pigmented, it can become very powdery and very hard to work with. So for the everyday gal, I love these SnapShadows. They're never patchy. They're so easy to work with. They're just really amazing, and I don't really hear anyone talking about these, so I wanted to give these a little bit of love. They have a ton of different shades. I think they have like 10 of these palettes, and if there's like a couple in particular that you like, I'm pretty sure they have like a get 2 for X amount of dollars, and you save some money when you buy multiple of them, and then you can like snap the little palettes in together to make your own little custom palette. It's a cool concept. I like them, and the formula is so good. Next up is a palette by Aether Beauty. This is the Joshua Tree Desert Matte palette. I was sent this. Well, I was also sent the Fenty Beauty Snap Shadow as well. I gotta keep better track of like mentioning what was sent to me. So this is the color story here. I use the more warm browns and neutrals because that's just the kind of gal I am. I love this palette though. The formula is really nice. I usually don't love like when pans are different sizes, but I don't know. I kind of like this design. I feel like it's pretty and it doesn't like overwhelm my eyes. So yeah, I like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's like not my favorite layout, but I've definitely seen palettes of different sizes that I'd hate more. So I can definitely deal with it with this one. The formula is really good. good. There's no magnet in here, so the palette closes with an elastic because it's fully recyclable, which is amazing. That's kind of Aether Beauty's like thing. They're cruelty-free, vegan, clean. So they have like a list of ingredients that their products don't contain. And the product, like I don't feel like I'm compromising with this product. I feel like the formula is super blendable, very user-friendly, and yeah, I really like this one. The only thing is this product is pretty pricey. So maybe if you've been eyeing that palette for a while, the sale might be a good time to pick it up just because it is a little more expensive. Speaking of expensive, we have the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. Ooh, look how pretty she is. This is one of my favorites. I really like Natasha Denona's formula. Very blendable, very easy to use. You can see a theme here. I like things that are easy to use. As a makeup artist, I like that you can take these pans out because in particular, I really like this little corner here for brides. So I just remove those and put them into like a magnetic palette. So you can do that with your Natasha Denona shadows. I just really like this palette. I really like the color story. This shade right here called Glory, like the fuchsia pinky, I don't even know how to describe it. And then the purple here, I really love these two. Paired with the yellows, it's a pretty sunrise palette, you know? I was so excited. I bought this probably like a year ago. A little over a year ago maybe. I was definitely at my old house and I loved it. I got it when Sephora was doing the points for a $100 gift card. I bought this with the $100 gift card. So I basically got it for free, but not like PR, just like points. So yeah, that was a steal. Love this thing. Chef's kiss to Natasha for that one. Okay, so another product for eyes. This is the KVD Beauty Tattoo Liner. So good. Use it every day. It's my favorite. It lasts forever on the eyes. It's so easy to use, very user-friendly. If you struggle with eyeliner, maybe give this a go. I've had this one for like 6 months probably, and it still hasn't dried out, so it does last quite a long time. And yeah, when it's on the eyes, super long wearing. It's a great product. I will recommend this through and through, and Kat Von D no longer profits off of this brand. So even though they're using her initials, she doesn't get any money from it. So if you don't like Kat Von D, you can still purchase from this brand guilt-free. Another KVD product that I've just been loving on so much since my review on them, I'll link it in the cards somewhere. These are the KVD Dazzle sticks. They're just like little eyeshadow sticks and they're sparkly and beautiful. I just grabbed 2 shades, like I didn't really pick which shade I use the most because I don't really know. They're very cooling when they go on the eye. It's like a very watery formula, like that's what it feels like. They're really quite nice. They're really easy to use. You can just apply, you know, like 1 shade all over your lid and then go. Like it's so easy. So far they haven't dried out either. I was kind of concerned about that because the formula does feel more watery when you apply it. I swatched them. I don't know how I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, maybe like this. So those are 2 of them swatched. Oh, they're so beautiful. I just love tapping them all over the lid. Those 2 were the shade Lightning Strike and Flash Storm. So yeah, I really love these products. I would recommend them through and through. They don't crease or anything, and they're just very user-friendly. I find a lot of my top picks are products that I can just kind of swipe on and go, though I do love, you know, playing with makeup and doing intricate looks on my Instagram page. If you don't follow me there, the link will be down below. I post some really, you know, like intricate looks sometimes. I find the products that I reach for the most often are the ones that I can just slap on and go on like an easy day, you know? Okay, and for the last product, I don't physically have it with me, but I've tried it like a bunch of times and I really love it. It's by Buxom and it's the Lash Volumizing Mascara. What I really love about that product is that it doesn't get super clumpy. It really provides your lashes with a lot of separation while still adding some volume. It's the best of both worlds for me. I really, really enjoy that product. The reason I don't have it with me right now is just because I'm going through some Sephora samples. I've gotten like a bunch of mascara samples, so I'm just trying to work through those and try to like save money because times are tough right now, you know? Speaking of Buxom, their full-on plumping lip polish is the only lip product at Sephora that are one of my faves. This is in the shade Celeste. I really like the shade Jessica as well, and I also have the shade Erin somewhere. I don't know where she went. I just really love this formula. If you like plumping lip glosses, this is really good. I don't find them super plumping, but they're really cooling and feel really nice. And they have a really beautiful finish. So I really, really like these quite a bit. I have the shade Jessica that I keep in my purse. It's a little brighter, but if you want something to just like brighten up your face, that one's a really beautiful color. I lied, I have one other lip product. I don't have it with me though. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer. My favorite is the shade Fussy. The reason I don't have this right now is because they are all either either in my car or in my purse, and I'm just too lazy to go get them. I think I have like 5 of them. They're so good. They have almost 5 stars with 11,000 reviews on Sephora, so I feel like they are just foolproof. You can't go wrong with a gloss bomb. They're so good. Okay, now moving on to skincare, I have a few products that I do want to mention. The first one is by Pharmacy. It's the Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This is just so good. Love this product. It's very popular. It just melts all your makeup away like nothing. This is like my second tub of it and I'm almost out of it. It does have a scent. I don't know what it smells like. It smells citrusy kind of. It doesn't say what it smells like. It says it has moringa extract. I don't know if that's the smell. It's sweet and it's citrusy. That's how I would describe it. But yeah, if you're looking for a good makeup remover and you're not super scent sensitive, this one is really quite good. And the next product I want to talk about is by the Inkey List. It is the Glycolic Acid Toner. This helps reduce the appearance of pores. I don't know if it does that, but it definitely helps with my acne. It's like a chemical exfoliator. It just works so well on my skin. It's not scented. It's just a really great product. The only thing is that I'm not sure if the Inkey List is included in the sales. Sometimes Sephora will not include cheaper brands like the Inkey List or The Ordinary in their sales, so I'm not 100% sure that this will be included, but fingers crossed. I mean, even if it's not, this might be like a fun thing to add to your bag because it's super affordable. Okay, so the rest of the products I don't have with me for one reason or another, but they're products that I've tried multiple times and love them every time. The next one is by The Ordinary. It's the Natural Moisturizing Factors plus Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. I just find that it works super well. It's really beautiful. It makes my skin feel so good and it's super affordable. I actually might pick one up because I really miss that product in my life. I've been trying out other moisturizers and while I do enjoy those, I just find that I do miss using that one sometimes. And the next 2 products are by Drunk Elephant. I have been told that Drunk Elephant has some kind of shady business going on, so please do your research and you can decide for yourself if you want to support the brand. I have not done my research, so I should probably do that. It was just brought to my attention like a couple days ago that they had some shady stuff going on, so I'm definitely going to do more research on that. But the products are really good, so I figured I'd mention them anyway because I do highly recommend them. So the first one is the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Moisturizer with Ceramides. This product is amazing. It's so good. I find I have zero dryness, especially around my nose. I find in the springtime when I have allergies and in the wintertime when it's really cold, my nose runs a lot, so I blow my nose a lot and then I get kind of like crusty around here. It's not like dry skin, it's just because all of the, you know, wiping my nose and whatnot. But I don't get that when I have that moisturizer. It's so good. And the other one I like to use, particularly when I have an allergic reaction, is the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Face Oil. I find this product so nice. It just really helps my skin. It's so incredibly moisturizing. My skin loves this product. I don't have it with me because it's 95 Canadian dollars. That's a lot of money. So whenever my face really needs it, I just head over to my mom's house and I use hers. So I hope my mom's not watching this because she's been trying to help get my views to 4,000 watch hours. If you see this, Mom, I'm sorry, but I really like that face oil and I can't afford it. So yeah, I always buy this product for my mom because she also really loves it and she uses it for obviously her skin. Her skin is really dry and she loves this product. So yeah, I go and I steal hers. I buy it for her like every year for Christmas and her birthday. I always include like a little face oil for her just to stock her up, you know, because she won't buy that for herself because it is so pricey. So yeah, I really enjoy that product. My skin loves it. My mom's skin loves it. So I would recommend it for dry skin, but I do recommend that you do some research on that brand and their ethics and what's kind of going on there. And I will do the same. And then we can, you know, decide for ourselves if we want to continue supporting them. And I think that's everything for this video. These are all of my top Sephora recommendations. It was kind of hard to like pick out what my ultimate favorite products were because a lot of my favorite products are ColourPop and obviously ColourPop is not sold at Sephora, but it's fine. It's fine. I still found quite a few products that I do really love. So yeah, I think that is it for me today. I will quit rambling because I feel like this video is already going to be quite long as usual. So yeah, I'm filming this on Saturday, April 3rd. Yeah, so it's Easter weekend, so I really hope you guys had a great Easter. I probably won't get this uploaded until after the long weekend, but I just wanted to wish you guys all a happy Easter nonetheless. And yeah, that's everything from me. Thank you so much for tuning in and thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. Please don't forget to subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, that's okay. I just really appreciate you being here. It helps out my channel so much by you watching, so thank you. Please leave any video requests you may have in the comments down below and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!